People say family is everything, but sometimes the people we trust the most are the ones who end up hurting us deeply. This is the story of how helping my younger sister almost cost me my home, my peace, and my marriage. And a painful lesson I learned the hard way. My name is Ada and I am 32 years old. 3 years ago, I invited my younger sister, Chiamaka, to live with me and my husband. She had just finished NYSC and things were hard for her. No job, no money. She called me crying almost every night. Well, I loved her, and because she was my only sister, I couldn't sit back and watch her suffer. My husband, Chike, initially hesitated. He loved peace, but he eventually agreed, thank God. He said it's okay, she can stay until she finds her feet. I felt so grateful. We prepared the guest room and welcomed her in. At first, everything was peaceful. Chiamaka cooked, she cleaned, she helped around the house. But slowly, things started changing. She began dressing in a way that made me uncomfortable. Short shorts, transparent tops, even though my husband was around. I told her, Chiamaka, please, dress decently. There is a man in this house. She would laugh and say, Ada, relax, Joe. Your husband is not looking at me. Well, I ignored it because I didn't want to cause issues. Weeks later, she stopped doing the house chores. I would return from work tired and she would be on the couch pressing phone. When I asked her to help, she would roll her eyes. Ada, I'm not your housemaid, oh, she would say. Meanwhile, she was eating our food, using our light, and living in our home for free. Meanwhile, my husband started noticing her attitude and quietly said, Ada, talk to your sister. But I protected her and I kept saying, she is stressed, she will change. I didn't know the worst was coming. Fast forward to one Saturday morning, I went to the market, but I realized that I forgot my purse and returned home. As I walked towards the sitting room, I heard soft laughter, my sister's voice. Then I heard my husband's voice, but the tone was uncomfortable. I opened the door quietly and found Chiamaka sitting very close to my husband, touching his shoulders. My husband immediately stood up when he saw me. He looked embarrassed and confused. Chiamaka was just smiling like nothing was wrong. I asked her, what exactly are you doing? She said, must you always shout? We were just talking. But the look on my husband's face told me everything I needed to know. After she left the room, he sat me down and said, Ada, this girl is crossing boundaries. Please talk to her. I don't want trouble. That night, I confronted her. She shouted at me, so you think I want your husband? If he didn't like me, why didn't he avoid me? My heart broke. The disrespect was too much. I just couldn't take it anymore. I told her she has to move out in 2 weeks. She packed her things angrily and left the next morning without waiting for the deadline. 2 weeks later, I got a message from a friend. Ada, is it true your sister is spreading rumors that your husband is chasing her? I froze. Chiamaka was telling people I threw her out because my husband was chasing her. A lie, a wicked lie. I cried, not because of the rumor, but because it came from my own sister, who I held. Well, to my greatest surprise, few months later, she called to apologize. She told me she was jealous of my life, my marriage, my stability, and my peace. She said she felt like I had everything that she didn't have. Well, I forgave her. After all, she's my only sister, but things were never the same.